Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Beatty, and I'm a 21-year classroom teacher of social studies at Bridgewater High School in Bridgewater. And I want to thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity to come today and speak to you about the new regulations governing evaluation and testing. You have my testimony that I prepared and polished over the last few weeks, but if you'll allow me to perhaps speak a little more off the cuff just for a few minutes about a little more of a personal story of the effects, the havoc that is being wreaked by new systems that have been put in place. As I said, I teach at Bridgewater, and we have a position there called ETS. It stands for Educational Testing Specialists. These are certified classroom teachers that have made a lateral move from the classroom to be the conduit between the administrative curriculum arm of our district directly to the classroom. They are trained and retrained and updated on all things curriculum, testing, methods, materials, and they push into the classrooms for any teacher in the 10 of our 11 buildings, all 7 primaries, 2 intermediate schools, 1 middle school, just not the high school. And they provide an irreplaceable and integral link to the teachers and the students for classroom support in all things that are needed. Now, at our last board meeting last Tuesday, our interim superintendent unveiled the new school budget. And in that budget, it called for restructuring, or as I call, destructuring. It called for, among other things, the restructuring of 2 upward administrative positions, but the elimination of these 10 ETS positions. Why do you ask? I think we know. The money that will be saved from taking these 10 positions and moving those teachers back into the classroom and bumping others will be then applied towards the hire of 14 administrators to do the observations and handle the increased workload that has been foisted upon us by the new testing and evaluation system. Eliminated. At the board meeting last week when this was announced, there were 2 primary school teachers in attendance, and they both got up to the microphone and spoke eloquently as to the, again, irreplaceable significance of these ETS. One of my colleagues, Kelly, said, not a day goes by where I don't see my ETS, Lauren. And if I didn't, I know something's wrong. From the new teacher to the veteran, they are indispensable as resources in the classroom. So what I'm saying in this case is we're now taking direct classroom resource and replacing that with administrative overhead. The quality education that we have in Bridgewater, Raritan, we rank very high in all the major measures, as we do in the schools in New Jersey, we know, are being replaced by administrators to handle what our interim superintendent says was an undoable workload. Disappointing to say the least. That is your job, I know, as state board members, to make sure that all students are provided with a thorough and efficient education. That is our charge. And we take our jobs very, very seriously. We put our blood, our sweat, our effort every day to making sure our students are served and served well. But we need support. We need help. We need these resources. And at Bridgewater Raritan, we need our ETS. To have them replaced by administration, I think decries the very nature of providing a thorough and efficient education. And I would hope that you take the charge, and I'm sure you do, very seriously, in understanding this, among all the other comments you'll hear from my colleagues today about the havoc that's being wreaked by these new systems, will have some effect. I'm a little disappointed knowing that I've heard so many times from those in charge that let's take a wait and see approach. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. My fear is that it'll be damage done by the time we realize. It's like, oh, Godzilla's coming. Godzilla's coming. Let's see what he does. Maybe he'll just, clean up some dead brush around the edges. Well, I'm sure that's not going to happen in this case. And I hope you'll heed our words and take action to stop this before it is too late, because I fear Godzilla has left the building. Thank you.
Thank you.